My dear traders, welcome to the weekly MK Web summary. It's 8 minutes past 11, so markets just closed, and I would like to go through the predictions, analysis, trades from this week. It has been a good week. Let's get started. Dollar yen here on the 3rd of July, 11.57. I said dollar yen here on the day chart, we're seeing a dumb money switch emerging. If more dumb money longies come in this week, dollar yen will normalize downwards. However, the red squeeze line needs to slope downwards, showing that shorties are leaving for a proper reversal. Okay, and on the 6th, we see it went down as soon as more longies came in and some of the shorties left. Then what happened? Inner range MTS on the 30-minute chart, pull back up to that, taking it out, and then today we're at the beautiful MTS below the price. Some short-term stops along the way, longies, so nice short trade, like shown here at 8.37. Yeah, and more longies came in during the day. A nice move down against them, as you can see. Note the upward sloping net down money squeeze line, showing that longies are coming in at 20 to 4. A nice move already, the short trade in profit already, and I said coming down as expected. Nice short-term stops in the way. Boom. Beautiful short trade against the longies there. Okay? And note how this, the upward sloping net down money line, shows that more down money buyers came in. So what happens? The algos are pushing the price down against the buyers. Okay? Beautiful. Nice one. Let's continue. So Kiwi dollar on the 3rd of July with a nice MTS above the price. Boom. Taken with a nice pin. Alright? Nice long trade. We have seen it many times before by now. Take note of the precision. Exactly a pin there, then pull back down. How amazing is that? You don't find this anywhere else. And you see on the higher time frame, it cleared the day chart moving averages. Alright? Then what happened on the 6th? I said Kiwi can perform a 4-hour reversal down. So look, we have all the criteria we need, yeah? The high has been taken, retest of the high, price close to the upper band, some longies are also in profit, short is leaving the market, no squeeze in the way. Boom. Classical 4-hour reversal down. Very tradable. If you caught that one, well done. And take note how we had the 4-hour reversal energy plus the inner range medium term stop on the 1-hour chart, yeah? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Okay, let's continue. 3rd of July, pound Aussie. So it took the lower MTS, took the upper MTS, playing Pac-Man there. And then we had a nice MTS below the price. And yeah, look, this would be a fall reversal, but the one thing which is in the way is the upward sloping squeeze line. If that slopes down next week, there could be a fall reversal down. So some shorties need to leave the market, then they can take the MTS next week. Pound yen, so take note of this big move, alright, we have seen it before, but it's always good to go to the higher time frames and be aware of that. Okay, we had before this week, we had all these shorties coming in, no money sellers shorting the market. The smart money algos detect that and push the price up against those positions, pushing them to loss. Okay, and then with a bit of down money leaving. So here said there's a MTS below the price, and with a nice move towards those on the 5th. Then this got taken on the 6th, a nice short trade towards the MTS, okay? Look at the precision again, slightly went a few pips below and then pull back against the new shorties. Clockwork, ladies and gentlemen, okay? Now today, the shorties left because the higher got retested and longies came in, so went down against the longies. And we saw some kind of dumb money switch. Now take note of the following. Yes, we see a bit of a dumb money switch, however, we have a squeeze against shorties going on, so we can't just trade reversal, alright? Because the red line is even expanding. Those longies are within the dumb money tolerance. Don't forget that. So yeah, they can clear the moving average there, but if no more longies come in and no more shorties leave the market, they can retest the high. But obviously, if longies take over and the squeeze collapses, then it will come off. So that's a theme for next week. Gold, we had the beautiful MTS run, 2 MTS at the beginning of the week. Boom, 1 pullback, 2. Look at precision here again. It's just beautiful. And then we had short-term stops below, MTS below, and boom, it went down and took the stops. Okay, here the 6. Boom, look at that. Decisive move. This is, by the way, a typical pre-run counter move. We sometimes see that, yeah? Just a few pips before the target, they do a pullback. Boom, and then they go for the actual target. We know that. It has a name in our language. And then again, an upper MTS, which also got taken today against the shorties, yeah? So some beautiful trades there. Amazing. Silver similar, so we know it filled all the option strike signals last week. It filled the medium-term stops, and then it took the lower medium-term stop on the 5th, and then on the 6th, boom, the same thing. Okay, counter move, decisive stop hunt against the longies. They love to play those little games. Again, look at the precision. Took it, pull back up. Yeah. Some people like to trade the post stop hunt moves. You can do that if no dumb money is in the way and no squeezes in the way. Yeah, then you can trade also the post stop hunt moves, a bit more advanced. Euro yen, similar to the yen pairs. We know the squeeze against the dumb money shorties done by the algos. Okay, then what happened? They leveled off, went a bit sideways. Some longies came in, some shorties left, but then again shorties came in. They also took a lower MTS there, but it was less tradable compared to pound yen, which I've shown before. But look at this one. Never forget the screenshot here. On the 5th of July, look at that. Boom. Taking the upper one all the way back down. Precision. As precise as it gets. And that wasn't all. It took the upper one, took the lower one, went a bit lower. Shorties came in, pulled back up against them. And then on the 1 hour chart, we also had an upper stop. It's a little bit far. And then today, we had a bit of a dumb money switch going on. So here we see the squeeze line collapses already. Some long is coming in, therefore Euro yen doing some kind of down move. If this continues, more longies come in, they can go down further, right? But remember, the market is sensitive to any shorties. If shorties come in trying to average down, they're going to retest the high. So keep that in mind for next week. Cable, so remember I took this big MTS last week, and then this week filled this order gap zone there. Then had a nice MTS below the price, like I wrote here, 1034. We had a bit of the shorties in the way there, but they can just procrastinate the actual run. Look at that. Boom. Nice counter move. Boom. Beautiful short trade there towards the target. Yeah, look at that. Boom. And then today we had these shorties taking over. So shorties are coming in, pushing the squeeze line up. The money sellers. So the algos took their chance to push the market up against the sellers, clearing the highs and the short-term stops. Yeah, look at that on the forward chart. Okay, those sellers got served. They even took the high. So now either the squeeze expands and they go up once more and reach for the LTS. But if the shorties, give up because the high gets cleared next week, then there can be a normalization. But at the moment looks quite bullish aggressive. Same with euro dollar, very interesting. So at the beginning of the third, you remember, it was stuck between the longies above the price and shorties below the price. A bit of shorties came in, but then what happened during the day, it took all the MTS 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, look at this precision, look at that precision. Then we had an MTS below the price. We had some news as well, as you know. So price again being stuck on the 4th, okay, which is nice on the higher time frames. And then, so they continue to take the close MTS. Look at that, exactly with the pin, took the upper MTS on the 5th at 1030. Boom, yeah. And you see also the moving averages on day chart. So they took the upper one, then reached for the lower one, trying to take all them out. A new upper one appeared on the 1 hour chart. They did it with a pullback, and then boom, went straight down to the last one. Yes. Then, however, just before the big one, we had those shorties coming in, similar to cable and the news as well. So they went all the way up against the dominant shorties it could be an emerging squeeze, and it looks similar to cable on the fallout chart. You see all the shorties below the price, so they can reach for the high there, trying to kick those shorties out. And we watch this for our net money indicator next week. If shorties come in and expand the squeeze, it's bullish, or it implodes. Most of the time, it at least goes up a little bit. You know, like what happens often, as we know, like they may clear the high and there were many stops and all that, so therefore some shorties get kicked out. And then the market is really sensitive to the next money flow. We've seen it now many times. It's very repetitive, the whole thing, isn't it? Should I continue those summaries or should I stop them? I have a good number now, but anyways. Yeah, so dollar cuts, also beautiful. Remember, we had this beautiful boom, boom, precise option strike target fills to the pip. Okay, quite amazing. On the hour chart, we had them taking out the MTS, and then it was also interesting. So at the beginning of the week, so they took the upper MTS on the 5th, but then reached for the big upper one and took it out. Yeah, on the 6th. And then today, look, so took the upper one, overshot. Now it's 2 MTS below. Some long is coming in, so they went down as predicted. Yeah. Dollar cut here on 1 hour has higher MTS, but some dumb money short is in the way. Boom, down move during the day. Okay, did a nice short trade there. Bitcoin was interesting. It had those longies dominating in the end. Therefore, the price clearing the high and then quickly going down and clearing the lows. Okay, typical house clean on the 4 chart, going down against the longies there, trying to shake him off. They're really trying to get some shorties to come to the market. Australian dollar was beautiful. So 3rd of July with an MTS above the price, STS above the price. And then we had still this for our energy. A bit of longies in the way, but overall they can just slow down what they want to do. Boom. Okay, nice long trade towards the MTS. Beautiful prediction, beautiful trade. That was one of the best of the week. And look at that. The pin went exactly to the target as predicted. Then did a pullback down. Okay. This is high quality analysis, institutional or even above institutional level. Many institutions do not have that knowledge here, believe it or not, but that's another story. Okay, then it took the lower MTS and then shorties came in again, so refueling this for our energy up. And therefore, doing an up move, we then had on the 5th, we again had a MTS below the price, so they took the MTS and the STS as expected there. Nothing special, exactly by the pip. Boom, beautiful short trade. And then pull back on the 6th. And on the 7th, we had an MTS above the price on the chart, and then suddenly an STS. So they took the lower STS and then took the MTS. Okay, look at that, how cheeky. Upper MTS, then suddenly there's a short-term stop, boom, they quickly take the short-term stop, boom, exactly turn up and take the long-term, the medium-term stop. How cool is that? These are situations where you can place a buy limit here, so if it takes a lower one, you go long towards the upper one, yeah? But again, that's a bit more advanced. Beautiful trade. On the forward chart, you see nicely how the shorties came in and refueled an up move here, yeah? Do not forget this example. It teaches you so much. Euro pound. So on the forward chart here on the 3rd, so we had, remember, we had this beautiful forward reversal down against the longies. Then some shorties coming in, so the price waiting, MTS above the price, moving towards that one. But then again, longies coming in, dominating, so they again did some kind of reverse grade pattern on the forward chart against the dumb money longies, who just kept on buying, trying to average down. Then on the 6th, we start to have 1, 2 nice inner range MTS, but look, we have too many longies in the way, an expanding long squeeze. We can't just buy towards these if there's an expanding squeeze against the longies. Oh, somebody knocking at my window. Okay, so today, then early in the morning, we had the option strike target getting filled. And then again, the long is dominating, so they just remained at the low, yeah? Overall, you see, so it looks kind of bearish now. Even if there's a pullback, If the longest keep on buying, it will go down again and retest the low and maybe take the LTS. Okay? So keep that in mind for next week. Euro Aussie. So the third beautiful move, filling those option strike targets. Then we had, this was a bit tricky, so we had this MTS above the price, but as I said, if some shorties come in, this could become a long trade, but unfortunately this didn't happen. So shorties didn't come in. Instead, you know, like, so we had a bit of a 4-hour reversal starting, and then at some point the short is coming in, okay, and then the long trade heading for the upper MTS. Okay, beautiful. You see, like, as I've explained once in this other video, there are different points in time to enter. More advanced traders may enter a little early, less experienced traders may enter a little late. Either way, it's important that both of you win. And then now on the 7th, a bit more complex. So we have the upper MTS, almost took it, but then had a lower MTS in the 1-hour chart. So still the 30-minute chart target, and then on 1-hour chart target below. So it moved towards the lower one, and then remained in the middle. You see, so it can still go up again next week, and take the upper one again. Yeah. So some amazing examples, some amazing trades. You see, like, while every week is a little bit different, at the same time, things are very repetitive, and we see the similar setups over and over again, just in different market modes. And we had the squeezes some weeks ago, and then like MTS focused markets, so rangy markets, and this continued this week with some news in between. And the FOMC in between also on Wednesday. But it's amazing how we can observe, analyze, predict this every week. This is amazing, and of course the industry is still sleeping on this, as you can see. But it won't sleep on it forever. Quality in the end will dominate. Never forget that. Content-wise quality always wins in the end. Anyways, I hope you have a fantastic weekend, and I wish you a fantastic trading week next week. Lots of love. Bye.